The ladies. I want to know the winner. Who is the winner? The ladies. Now we'll see from the facts. Facts will tell us. So we're already in groups. Now we want representative. Where is Brother Philemon? Philemon, where you are? And then we need the secretariat to come. So we'll have on the right, these are the, what do we call them? The proposers. And then we have this side, opposers. So opposers, they are against the motion. So this side, get ready. They will start. Now we need the secretary to come. We want to start. So we need the actual proposers and the opposers. So I think they'll take the front seats. So you are saying you're the winning team. So give us 4 strong people to defend. And then the other side, get 4 great debaters. You know, when you are going to war, you also look at the like or the kind of war you are going. And then you select the right men for the war, the right gadgets, the right, even if it's a chopper, you know the right kind of ammunitions you're going to put. So we need 4 guys very fast. Our time is gone. This side, we have a very interesting motion. Mathematics is more profitable. Mathematics is more profitable than English language. 4 guys. We need 4 people to come this front. You need to volunteer. It's an open debate. So we give you 30 seconds to discuss, and then, or else we are going to choose. We have already prepared for the debate. Opposers. Where are the opposers? The seats are empty. Let's save time. Let's save time. Time is gone. Time is much gone. I thought you are the winning team. Or you are fearing? Yeah, 2 of them already. So we need the 3rd and 4th. Clap for them as they come. Just sit. Just sit there. 2 more. You cheer for your team as they come in front. We have another person there coming. Support your team. Support your team. I know if I start to mention the teams in the World Cup and players, this team this side will be very fast to tell me which team now is in the quarters. So we want to 1, 2, 3, 4. This side is full. You want to be defeated already? 4 versus 2. You are not joining them? I was worried because a teacher joining and she's an English teacher. You must sweet talk her to join you. We need third and fourth person. I thought you were winning. You want to lose like that? 4 versus 2. They're already ahead. Come. Clap for her. One more. Mathematics is more profitable than English language. So I want to see the mathematicians. Our brother talk about the professors and not the majambas. So I want to see the mathematicians. Lakini si system ya majambas. Hii ni ya maprofessor. So we are now set. So we are going to have the speaker. So they are going to take. Where? So the 4, organize your points. Be ready. So we'll start in turns. We want to see the great debaters. Okay. We give you how many minutes to be ready? 30 seconds. You are ready. Wonderful. You see they are more ready than you. Are you ready? How many minutes? 3 minutes. 3 minutes is a lot. I give you 40 seconds. 40 seconds. Our timekeeper, each speaker 2 minutes. Then we'll also have time for rebuttal. We see how strong you'll come. So we'll make it open. Rebuttal open. The audience. Okay. So we want to start. Our time is up, and our first speaker from the proposing team, you can take the stage. The first speaker. We have the microphone here. So we have 2 microphones. On my right, the proposing team. On the left, the opposing team. And there we go. Our timekeeper, once you start speaking, we start our count.
Okay, thank you. Before I speak, I would like to recognize the speaker, if he's the man or a lady.
The speaker is a man.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir, for giving me this chance. I would like to propose the motion by saying that mathematics is more profitable than English because we calculate time, and when we calculate time, you are calculating money. Time is money. And if you have time, then you are likely to have money. And money is profit. Thank you.
Okay, so he has spared us some minutes. Our opposing team.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for giving me this golden opportunity to oppose the motion that states mathematics is more profitable than English language. First of all, I'd like to, before I embark my points, I'd like to correct my opponent by saying, in mathematics, we need to calculate the formulas, but when it comes to English, what we just need is the fluency of the language. To embark on my points, I want to support English by saying it is the language that is commonly used in the world. Most people in this world use English, and it's easier for them to communicate. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Because we are in a motion, madam, please. You are not supposed to sit down.
Wait.
Because we are in a motion.
You are not the speaker. You are not the speaker. Wait. I know. The speaker need to give you. Okay. So after each point, we'll have a rebuttal. So she has done her point. Then we'll allow her to rebuttal, and it is based on the regulation, and the time is 30 seconds. Start.
Okay, she's talking about English as the language that is commonly spoken in the world. And the motion is talking about the profitability. How is fluency of English go hand in hand with profitability?
Okay. There are people that travel from, for example, our country, going to the foreign countries to get employment. If they don't know the language of those areas, they use English, and then they might get lucky and get employed. When they are employed, they are earning something.
Okay, thank you, madam. I want to ask you, what is the national language of Tanzania?
Kiswahili.
So is Kiswahili English?
No.
So we can still talk mathematics in Kiswahili.
Time up. 30 seconds over.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
But the
You can
majority
respond.
use
You have 30 seconds to respond. 30 seconds.
Okay, in Tanzania they use Kiswahili, yes, but it might be hard for them when they go there and they don't know like to communicate English with the employers that they are going to be employed. And the majority of the countries, they use English. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you. We now take the second round. We go to the second proposer to take the stage.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir, for giving me this opportunity. I'd like to propose the motion by saying mathematics is more profitable than English, because in most subjects, especially in secondary school, the most concept in those subjects like physics, chemistry, most of the subjects, the concept is used in mathematics. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, for this opportunity to oppose my dear opponent from the other side. As you have said, in high school, primaries, they use mathematics, right? As your point. Now, in terms of high school and primary, in primary in primary KCP is set in English. And secondary NEC is set in English. And also remember, in secondary schools, NEC standardizes mathematics, but languages are not standardized, my friend. So I think English is more better than mathematics, because in mathematics, you will be deducted marks, and this can lead to you failing in your exams. But in English, sometimes you even get A's and B's. But in mathematics, it's very hard.
Yes.
Yeah, you can rebuttal.
In secondary, you can know how to learn to read English, but you don't know to calculate that mathematics. Because in secondary, most concept is in physics is mathematics, chemistry, mathematics. How will you calculate with your English?
Thank you. You cannot calculate. Thank you, Mr. Gentleman, for that. But remember, you cannot calculate something that you don't understand. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you. So that was the second round. Now we go to the third round and we call upon the third proposer to take the stage.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir, for giving me this chance to propose the motion. Mathematics is more profitable than English because the knowledge in mathematics will help you know how the computer operates. The computer does not understand the human language, but understands the mathematics language, because when you type in any word in a computer, the computer will understand the word in form of numbers, not in form of English or Kiswahili. Thank you.
Okay, so we go to the opposing side, the third opposer to take the stage. Unless there is a rebuttal, the third. Time.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for giving me this golden opportunity to oppose the motion that says mathematics is more profitable than English language. Excuse me, what have you said? I've not heard it. Where are you sitting? Pardon your point.
In the field of computer, a computer does not understand the human language. It understands what you command the computer to do. It interprets it in form of numbers, not in form of English.
And when you are taught in grade, when were you taught computer lessons when you were small?
Yeah, I learned.
Were you taught?
I learned.
Yes. At which grade were you taught? Was the teacher teaching you? Was the teacher using the English language?
And the English language is being used, but
No, I've answer the question first, then you can tell me what you're saying.
I was taught using English, but what I've said what you command the computer, not what we've been taught. What you command the computer.
Before you use the computer, were you taught? That's the question.
I was taught.
You are taught.
Your time is up.
Use English
30
language.
seconds is up. Now you can, you are the third opposer.
Yes.
Now you can oppose.
Okay. I would like to say that English is more profitable than mathematics, because without the English vocabularies that we normally use, for example, in mathematics, they bring vocabularies like dividends. You need to understand the meaning of value. You can confuse it with place value, but you know value is total value. And what I would like to say that without understanding the English vocabulary, you cannot do the maths, because you need to understand the question so that you may do the maths. Thank you.
Okay, so we go to the fourth round, which is the last one. So,
thank you, Mr. Speaker. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for giving me this chance to oppose the motion that says mathematics is profitable than English language. I am talking in the field of construction, simply because if you're an architect, you only need mathematics but not English, because you can use any type of language and you can use mathematics for construction, but you cannot use English for construction, because even this building was built because of mathematics, but not because of English. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for giving me this chance to ask my fellow colleague a question. Can you explain to me what architect is in mathematics? Explain it in mathematics and not English.
What I can say is that I can use my mother tongue to explain the architect, which is not an English, but the people from my language can understand it.
Now do this. No.
Yes, the people from my language can understand what's an architect.
I want you to do this. Don't say it in English. Say it in mathematics.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. If I allow you to use English in the field of construction, even you cannot use English only without mathematics.
But without understanding...
So it's the same thing. So you must agree with my point. You must agree with me, and let us all sit down because we are wasting time.
But without understanding
we are
English...
wasting time because even you, I can tell you to use English in construction, but do not use mathematics in construction. Can you use it?
Yes, I can use it. Listen.
Don't
I can
use
use it because I can understand the English that I'm being asked.
You are using it, but you cannot start a construction without using mathematics. You must have a foundation. You must have a foundation. And that foundation does not need English, it needs mathematics.
30 seconds up. 30 seconds is up. So the fourth opposer, you can now oppose. Time for the fourth opposer. Before we open the floor.
Thank you again, Mr. Speaker, for giving me this chance to oppose the motion that says mathematics is more profitable than English. I support English because even now we're using English to debate. There's no way we can use mathematics in debating.
Okay, now we want to open the floor. So we'll have 5, depending on the time, 5 this side from the proposing side, and then from the opposing to support. So this side, the first person, let's just come, 5 who are going to support the team to propose. Then this side, let's have the 5 also, so that they can boost your points to determine the winner. This is from the floor. Anyone coming to propose? Come, you have 1 minute. And then this side, prepare. Who is next? Who is opposing? I want that person to come front. Or you lose it.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir, for granting me this opportunity. I want to oppose that I want to affirm that mathematics is profitable than English. This is simply because in our day-to-day life, everything we do is mathematics. Your ages, mathematics. Time, mathematics. When you go to the toilet, you calculate how to drop that thing. That is mathematics, everything. The building that we are in now, the process, mathematics. Everything is mathematics. And we can, you see, I have a younger brother. He has not gone to school, but can speak good English without being taught. But then you can't tell me that someone can be born and just that way knows mathematics. You must be taught. So mathematics is a very key subject, and it helps us in our day-to-day lives. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Now from the opposing side. Anyone? We are giving you a chance to win. Not the 4. We want someone from the open floor. No, we are in the World Cup season, so finals. Who is going to save your team? So we give at the count of 5. So if there's no one, we come back to this side to add their point. Anyone? 1. Come in front, or you stand. Let me see your hand. 2. 3. 4. You have 1 minute to oppose.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir, for giving me this opportunity to oppose the motion that says mathematics is more profitable than English. For me, I say that English is more profitable. For example, let's look at our industry. Let's look at tourism. Tourism. English has helped a lot in growing in the side of tourism. Like, let's say, for example, right now, if you go into Mombasa, you'll only find tourists from other countries. And so in communicating, you need to speak English with them. You cannot speak another language like Swahili, because seriously, they won't understand you. They will only understand English. Thank you.
Okay. So we are at draw, 1-1. You know, when you go to the penalties, so you have to score this side to score until you have a winner. So anyone? Duncan.
There is something that she has mentioned about tourism. And before I can challenge her, let me say this. Show me any country all over the world where there is no mathematics. And I'll show you many countries where they don't speak English at all. Okay, those who are in school, do we learn French? Do we learn Germany? Do we learn Spanish? Then the tourists come to our nation. If at all I'm a Spanish, whom will I go for? I'll go for someone who knows how to speak what? Spanish. So if you say that we learn English, I'm sorry. Thank you.
Come back.
Okay. Okay. Now we go back to the proposing side. Our representative, second round from the open floor. Anyone? That is opposing. I'm on the proposing. No penalty. This side has to score, the other side to score, then we come back. So it is on this side. If you don't have a person, you are losing points. No, not from the. You have already scored your penalty.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for giving me this opportunity to support the motion whereby mathematics is more profitable than English. I would like to say, who has not taken lunch? No one. You see it? Everyone has taken lunch. And there in kitchen, it was mathematics which was used to cook. The time, the measuring of time, the measuring the kind of food, the weight of food that is going to be cooked. Is it? And now the distance from here to the kitchen where we get our food. Is there an English between? No English. It's only mathematics that we can even count the steps from here to there. You see it? So, my dear, just accept that mathematics is better than English.
Okay. Thank you. Any rebuttal? Rebuttal, or you want to oppose? Can take.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir, for giving me this opportunity to oppose the motion that says mathematics is more profitable than English. First of all, the gentleman who was here, what language were you using?
I can even use Kiswahili.
No, the motion says mathematics is more profitable than English language, not Swahili language.
But now,
or
30 seconds for rebuttal is over. So maybe you can oppose 1 minute.
I oppose this motion because even mathematics, first of all, it is taught in English language. We are talking about Kenya here. We are all in Kenya. We are not in Tanzania. We are not in Spain. We are not in France. We are in Kenya. We learn mathematics using English language. We cannot learn mathematics using mathematics language. You can't say, when you say 1, 2, 3, we are using English language to count those numbers. Thank you.
I have to offer justice, so those who have already spoken, I'll not give you a chance. No, we have some hands at the back. And those who are on the front, the four. So after this, we are going to do one round, and then we summarize. So someone to be stand by this side, and then this side.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
30 seconds.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. So I want to deny your point because maths you can be taught in any language. At first you can be, the teacher when you have not understood maths, the teacher can explain maths in Kiswahili and you understand it very well. The teacher can use any language so that you can understand. Thank you.
Okay. Are you opposing? Want to rebuttal? 30 seconds.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. If I may ask, okay, the math teacher can teach you, can correct you in Kiswahili, yes. Can you set that mathematic paper in Kiswahili?
Yes. Yes, you can set it.
In Kenya. Yes. Have you ever done a paper in Kiswahili?
So there are, in some counties, there are some children who does not know, does not
I'm
understand
asking
English.
you
Yes.
personally, have you ever done a paper in Kiswahili?
No.
Why?
Because there are some counties.
Which county?
Like the place in Turkana, children do not
Which
understand English.
counties?
So they are in.
I've just asked you,
Yeah.
which county? You have said there are some counties.
Okay, let
counties?
me tell you that
Yeah.
there are some children, not even in some counties, like in lower primary, even the small children, if they are not well grown in English, the teacher use maths so that they can understand. Use Kiswahili so that they can understand very well.
Set a question paper. Okay, he uses English Kiswahili to explain. Does she or he never set a question paper using Kiswahili language, or she will use the English language to set the paper, not Kiswahili language? Or in
30 seconds over. 30 seconds is over. Now we are going to the last round of the proposing and opposing. Yes, this I.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for the opportunity. I would just like to say, as Huda stated, that it's a question on the profitability of math and English. The average salary for a math teacher is 73,000 in high school, and the average of a high school teacher in English is 53,000. So how is it that you're saying English is more profitable? And also, English is not used in math that common, it's only the explanation questions. Otherwise, we use Arabic numbers. Also, and the equations are X and Y. That is not all of English. How can you say that math is there in English everywhere? But you cannot use life without math anywhere. Yeah? That is not what? Numbers are written in what? The Arabic numbers. No, what is math written in? Written in English. Numbers are in English. In Kenya, you use Arabic numbers. You explain the question in English. You only explain.
No, you need to give your point, then you'll have time to rebuttal. So give him time to.
The point is, English only explains the question that is already there in math, and math answers the questions of the universe. Isn't that what has been said? Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir, for giving me this opportunity. Propose the motion that says mathematics is more profitable than English. Well, they set the paper and you say they need to explain the mathematics language. Of course, we use English to set those papers. Since you came for this program, tell me any message that has been in mathematics. Did you understand the message? Did you understand the message? Wait. Did you understand the message? When you come for interviews and we interview you, do we interview in mathematics or in English? When we communicate in the office, what is our official communication language? Is it English or mathematics? The point is, you can do without mathematics, but you cannot do without English. That mathematics requires English for any explanation. That mathematics requires English for any test to be set. That understanding of anything requires English. You have phones. You are using English in your phone. Why not use mathematics? Thank you.
Okay. Now. So, I want to see how many hands this side. Yeah, I want to see the hands. Rebuttal or... I'm going to give just 2 chances this side and this side for rebuttal. So I want 2 people who are ready to rebuttal. Yeah, come here. Another person. Yeah. So these are the final... No, not you. You didn't raise your hand. Yeah? No. Now, queue here, the 3 of you. Come. So these are the last. So, I start.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for the opportunity. I would like to answer Esther on her statement that said, when you came to this camp, every message was in English, right? The debate question is profitability of math and English. You came here to learn the word of God, not profit. Other profits, the Bible tells us, what is it if you profit? What does it profit a man if he gains the world and loses his soul? So here we are learning about the God, not math and English. Is the debate math and English profitability, not the messages. And also, when you say that what you read is in English and everything, we were colonized by people who spoke English. That's why you use English. If you were colonized by British, no, Spanish, you'd be speaking Spanish and learning math using Spanish.
Your 30 seconds is up.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, sir. I'd like to challenge my sister who just been on the floor by saying, and all the sisters who are sitting down there, before the BC, was there mathematics? But do you have English? Did you have English? There was no English. You know what? My great grandmother, she used to cook those mixtures. There were calculations. There were mathematics. You know, when you talk about mathematics, it's not only going to school, but even back at home, you washing that your clothes, it's mathematics. And I don't need to learn English for me to do that. Then, Mr. Speaker, let me do some clarification here. When you look at our motion here today, it says that mathematics is more profitable than English language. So meaning that, yes, all of them, they are good. But we want to see which one outweighs the other one. So mathematics outweighs the other one. You are sitting on these seats. These seats cannot be made without calculation of the chemicals. So we need mathematics in order for us to come with these seats. We don't need English. We don't need English at all.
Time is up.
Yes. No.
Time is up.
No.
Time.
Should I talk in Kiswahili?
No, time is up.
Can I do math in Kiswahili? Moja ukiongeza moja ziko ni ngapi?
Okay. So we'll have the final one, and then we'll come to this side. So I'll need 3. So the 3, you can just take the stage. So get the 3 powerful, those who can scope penalty. Then you have 45 seconds.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Speaker, for the opportunity. Yeah, from the program has been scheduled using time, that is mathematics. You see, the way we are profiting from this program is just mathematics in place at the base of it. So that's one. I hope she has gotten that. Another thing, when you come to times of from creation, God has been using maths. Day 1, day 2, until Revelation. It's just a matter of maths. There are numbers with meaning, spiritually, and everything that we are using, actually it's just maths. The seeds, we being here, planning, that's just maths in action. So for us to benefit fully from this program, it's just a matter of planning using maths. You see, yeah, using maths from the morning, in terms of food, in terms of getting the message, the time, and even sleeping. So I believe maths is more profitable.
Time is up. So, so we give you also 45 seconds each to defend as we finish. You can start.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for this golden opportunity to oppose my dear brothers over here. So I want to oppose the first man who spoke, and he said the word of God calculated. Is it? Yes, you said that. So everybody was here when the man of God was preaching, and he was using English, my brother. Exactly. He was using English. And the other brother of mine just said that our program is using numbers and using digits, right? Now, I want you to take, all of you have programs, right? I want all of you to take your programs. Just read from the top to the bottom of it. We are using English, not mathematics. Another thing, you're right by saying yes, Bible is using mathematics. But the same Bible also, it's telling us that God, we don't know the time that God will come, right? And the Bible says that nobody knows. You're saying mathematics is more profitable. Calculate for me the time when God will be here. No, calculate for me the time when God will be here. Okay, you want me to say it in English when God will be. So, okay. In English,
10 seconds
God
to go.
shall come sooner. Yes. No, come and tell me in mathematics form. Wait, my brother, you are not understanding my point. I want you to tell me in mathematics form. Come and tell me 1 + 2 + 3. And tell me if anybody here will understand that God will be here in 3. What is 3, my brother? What is 3? But if I tell them, wait. But if I tell them that God, wait.
Time is up. Time is up. Next. You have 45 seconds. You can go.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for giving me this golden opportunity to come back again. Excuse me, can you come back here on the floor? Not you. You, yes. Not you. You. Hurry up, my time is getting over. You are the person who taught us. What did you teach us? You taught us, right? You taught us Bibles. No. The other one taught us Bible study.
Workshop.
Yes, workshop. Which language did you use?
Language.
Yes, did you use mathematics to teach us?
I was timed with the mathematics time.
No, did you use mathematics to teach us?
I use English.
No, answer the question. Did you use mathematics? Wait first.
Yes, I use mathematics.
You use mathematics.
10 seconds.
If you use
On time.
And this motion says mathematics is more profitable than English.
Yes.
Why are you removing the Kiswahili from? Are we being told Kiswahili or English? Why are you even using English? Tell them the people using Kiswahili here, we are not talking about Kiswahili, we are talking about English. So if you are using Kiswahili here, we are not talking about Kiswahili.
Time is up. Time is up. Time is up. Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir, for giving me another opportunity to be here. There is, I don't know which of the three of you said about the time when the Bible was being, in those ages, okay. You said BC. Yes. Which language is that? Alphabets. Alphabets in English language, B and C, are alphabets in English language. Another question to my brother there about algebra. We use X, Y, we use Z, sometimes we use other alphabets in English. Those alphabets come from the English language that we're using in algebra.
You have 10 seconds. 10 seconds.
So, Misha.
5 seconds.
Okay, I'll still say that English language is better, is more profitable than mathematics language. So, just cross the floor and come this side because you can't understand mathematics without English. You can't answer your questions in your KCSE, in your exam papers without understanding that English language. Cross the floor.
Okay, time is up. Yes, so because of time, we are closing there. We've had a lot of feedback, so we are going to assess the scores, the points. Where is Brother Philemon? So we want to see the winner. Are you ready for the winner? So you need to read the points. No, because of time, we'll just assess them here. Are you seeing signs of defeat? If I read this, I can see the winner. So, okay. So I'll take you through the rules first. Whatever the judge decides is final. Final. So, one thing we were looking at was ability to communicate. So we are looking one, content or the matter, and then two, the style or the manner that you are presenting, and lastly, the strategy or the method. That is the structure of the speech, the clarity, responding to other arguments, which we've seen. And then in terms of language, I've seen you made it simple. At least referred the opposite side as my opponent. And you avoided the negative words in our discussion, which is good. So another thing that didn't come up, especially the first team that was starting, you are to bring out in clarity, that is, you are defending English, this side you are defending mathematics, but there was no that explanation. For example, the English side, you start by saying what is English all about. It's a means of communication, it enables us. So once you give the meaning, it makes it easy for you to defend. But we are just going straight to the point. And also we are given 2 minutes, but we are just coming 1 point and then you sit down. That means we didn't prepare that much. But in summary, guess the winner. Guess the winner. And the winner there's a question here. when you are paid, which means is being used? Is it English or mathematics? Your salary is calculated using mathematics or English? Okay. So, the winner of our today's debate are the proposers. Yes. So, no. The decision is final. There is no supreme. No, the points were written by her and her. And we've been able to summarize. So the decision final, and that was the final match of the World Cup. Modhuani. So from this side, they were able to explain, Sister Esther, it was very simple. They were able to prove that mathematics is more profitable. They were able. So let's clap for the winners. We'll have another debate. Let's rise up.